This is our first time doing this, so forgive us.
There we go. The broadcast is live here.
It's our first time doing this, so I'm gonna have to ask you all these questions again.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, we didn't realize we were supposed to click
I
the
didn't
go
know.
live.
I didn't know that was even on there.
This is our first time doing this, so we're so happy that you wanted to, because we're trying to do more of these kind of things.
First time doing this, so forgive us.
There we go. The broadcast is live here.
It's our first time doing this, so I'm gonna have to ask you all these
questions. Turn that down.
again.
So we have got in the house G's Crafty, Terry Bauer, Melissa Estes.
Hey, Tammy.
Oh, hey Tammy. Tammy's here. The life of Tammy.
There's Alina.
Hey.
Hi, Brenda Reed. How
Alina
are you?
Hall.
Alina's on.
Cindy.
My daughter. I just want to take a moment, guys, to tell you that we had a little mishap, and so
Hi,
if you didn't
Rhonda.
see us, it's because we didn't click the right
Hi,
button.
Rhonda. How you doing?
Hi, Rhonda. Shameless me. Hey. So yeah, getting back to the reason because we want to start doing more of these, but also, what was that video? Tell me about that video. When did you do that video? The video where you walked through all the stores and you were showing everybody how normal everything was.
So it was actually a live.
It's a live. Okay. Yep.
So I was doing a formula where I was doing a live, and at the end of the live, I would promote a video and then do a premiere. That's how I was sort of running things. And what I was doing in the live, I was taking my subscribers and the viewers to the stores that I was getting things from the dumpster from. But at the same time, I was showing about like how normal life is right now in Western Australia. No one's wearing any masks. People are freely moving about and sort of practicing social distancing, but as a whole, there's a lot of normality going on.
Okay.
Like pre-COVID.
And
Hi, Sarah. Nice to see you too.
Hi guys. Hi Sarah. Hi Teresa. Hi Apple. So and that, I swear to you, when I watched that, I think I rewound and kept watching it because I miss it so much.
Not much.
Sure.
Not much.
I miss it so much.
Still wouldn't have a lot of pain.
Yeah, Marty's still in pain, but we're going to an orthopedic urgent care tomorrow. So we're gonna get some answers.
Yep.
But he's got this weird rash on his stomach too that just out of nowhere showed up. And guys, I don't know what that's about, so we're going to show that too, because these doctors at the orthopedic clinic, they're all MDs, so they should be able to look at that. I don't know, hopefully. But getting back to what I was saying, I remember watching that and just feeling like a little twinge of hope, like wow, if it can happen in Australia, then it can happen somewhere else. Because it just feels like it's been the longest time of people just being one. And you mentioned it earlier. We talked being divided, yes, on issues that we shouldn't be divided on. Well, and there's so much division anyway. But also where you just feel like, and I catch myself saying this sometimes, well, it's never going to be normal again.
Thank you, Terry.
So when I watched that live, I was so encouraged. I was so encouraged because I'm thinking, yeah, well, it could be, we shouldn't give up on that. We shouldn't give up on that, because I know there's a lot of people getting very tired and very lonely.
Hi, Mary.
Well, maybe we should just let the people that are viewing know sort of like what's, what our conversation's all about, so they're sort of not guessing what we're talking about.
Okay. Do you want to? Go ahead. Or do you want me to?
Yeah, your show. I'm the guest.
Okay. So guys, what we're talking about today is and when we have viewers from all over. We have viewers, and I know you do too.
Thank you guys for the prayers.
There is there's a lot of things that are not happening anymore because of COVID. There's a lot of things that feel strange, it's just kind of surreal because, I have to look forward to probably a Zoom call with my entire family come Christmas. There's one example. I can't walk into a grocery store without feeling like I have to do everything under 20 minutes and as fast as I can. I'm like Speedy Gonzalez running around trying to grab what I need just so I can get out of there. Not only because the mask is hard to breathe in, because I do a 3-layer, but also because I know time is everything. How much time you spend around somebody who's actually infected does amount to a higher incidence of exposure. So there's all these factors and all these stuff, and it all feels so weird. And in the meantime, I think we're feeling alone. I talked to somebody today who said
Tommy.
He's never been a depressed person, but he feels like he's actually getting depressed because of the lack of human contact. And so I wanted to discuss, how things are where you're at, to give myself hope, to give our viewers hope that maybe it can happen, and how do we do our part on that? Like what is, for one, I know I got to be accountable. I can't keep thinking it's never going to be the same, because if I keep going there, I'm going to be in a very dark place. If I keep thinking, you know what I mean? I got to hold on to some kind of thread of hope and say, in the meantime, what do I do? How can I take steps to be more positive in how this is all going? And without getting, and here in the US, things have gotten way too political. It's a bad year. Can I get a agreement here from our comment? It's been a bad year. It's been awful. It's been awful. And COVID just was another layer on it all. I mean,
How come it doesn't show?
Oh gosh,
movement?
Melissa says I'm good with no human contact. Some people are. Maybe, yeah.
Let me exit out and go back to it.
So,
and what Melissa says is a really beautiful, a beautiful statement. When people actually gravitate towards human contact, that it's a necessity in their lives, which is probably part of the battle. I tell you what's worked here that I've seen in my own experiences. First of all, personally, like you said, we have to hold ourselves accountable, but we have to make other people accountable for not making the end destination their sole purpose. The end destination is to go back to a normal life. If people aren't adhering to the steps to make that a possibility, then they have to be made accountable. And you have to start within your community first, because you can't just, as much as we'd like, we can't call everyone out. But if we see something within our immediate community, I held those people accountable. Like, hey man, you got to do this, or you got to go home, or something in the lines to make you understand that if we all pull together to do this, then what you're doing right now, we can all do it later on down the track. So having that strength and belief in that's what you believe. And the battle, and we never had that kind of battle here in Australia. We never had people worried about the restrictions of wearing the masks, the restrictions of adhering to the stay home objective. But there were no issues. Everyone just towed the line, and as a direct result of that, everyone gets to go back to a normal life. Everybody.
What was it that you meant, Southern Belle?
Southern Belle said something. What was it?
She said, make sure that we are in live chat and not top chat.
I'm not sure what that means.
Oh, so on the top of your chat, on the top of where the chat is, it's got either top chat. If you hit the down button, it'll go to live chat. It'll make all the messages available.
Oh, the top button. Okay, I got to go all the way up. How do I go all the way up, honey? I just do this thing?
No. You leave the chat as it is. Just on the top of the chat, the border, it says top chat.
Okay.
Yep. And if you hit that down button, it'll give you an option to live chat. Hit that bad boy.
You're talking about off to the right, where it says private chat.
Oh shucks, you guys are on. No. Not on the live streams. If you're watching the chat on another screen, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
You're watching the chat on another screen.
Yeah, we're watching
it on the TV. But there's nothing at the top that says live chat. It just
no, you won't get that on StreamYards. No.
Oh, you won't. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
we're learning this.
I wonder what she was talking about.
I didn't get this chance to say hi to Canadian girl Renee. Hi, Renee.
Hey, Renee. Hey, everyone that's in the chat. Thank you for saying hi, and thank you for joining us on our live.
Everybody's stopping in.
So yeah, I mean, I guess. Gee, we struggle. We're struggling here with getting people to all be on the same page, and I'm not sure why that is. Really, I don't.
Well, to me, the longer that you have battles with people adhering to, that standard, then the normality of life is going to remain at the same distance.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing will change. Nothing will change. And how do you become an advocate of that? Without barking or yelling, or how do you?
We even have a term for that. It's Rianne, what do you call that person that has a fit about mask wearing? A Karen. They call it a Karen. When people have hissy fits over masks, that's the term. We actually have a term for it. Like. And I think about, because I do know people. I just got off the phone with a friend in Missouri.
To see you too, Kim.
And she's a dear friend. I love her to death. She is such a cool person. She works in a nursing home. Do you know how bad it is in Missouri in her nursing home? It's so horrible. And some of the stuff she was telling me, and she's got a kind heart. Kind heart. So she's the one that, is going to go into the room with the sickest patient, and nobody wants to go in and do all the work, suited up. Like she explained it to me. She's like, I have a mask on, and then I have this whole apparatus around my head, and I have this other thing over my whole body. And she says, and I can't see because it fogs up, and I can't breathe because it's like 3 layers. And she's telling me all this, and I'm thinking to myself, I felt guilty even thinking to complain about wearing a mask.
Hey, Gerd.
I really did.
Celine Jensen, how you doing?
And that just happened just before we got on.
Well, the thing is, if you don't wear it, are you prepared for the consequences? At the end of the day, like really, that people that don't see the consequences in it, and man, I know people personally, creators personally that don't see any consequence in not wearing the mask or adhering to social distancing or keeping locked up in your isolated for however long. That's a concern.
Mm-hmm.
That's a concern. That's an area, whether you choose to believe it or not, that potentially will never be cured of its of its ailments. The numbers will never decrease as long as there's a mentality like that. How do we change that mentality? The best way to do it is to show examples of other countries in the world that buckled down, that adhered to the demand or the command, and down the track, these are the results.
How long was your whatever they put in place in Australia? How long did that go on for?
The lockdown went for 3 months. In some states, it's only just been lifted. So it's been going on, like Melbourne, for example, or New South Wales, went down for like 7 months, 7 or 8 months, maybe even longer.
Mm-hmm.
But they hardened the borders, interstate. There was no interchange in the borders here for WA. Everything was Any cases were caught at the border. That, like, there was nothing interior for a long time here. Nothing interior.
So they restricted incoming, outgoing flights. Basically, you're saying any travel that was restricted. And were you actually in a lockdown for a period of time? Like, where you couldn't go anywhere?
No, my whole city. Whole city. I fell into, as a result of the COVID, and I've mentioned this a few times before. I went into a state of depression because even though I'm not like diagnosed with diabetes or heart disease or anything like that, I probably am a sufferer of that. So it made me a high risk. It made me a high risk person to be susceptible to the virus. So I got really paranoid and fell into a state of depression, and I isolated myself from the world and my family. And the only thing that helped me out was going dumpster diving. And when I went out dumpster diving, I was the only one out there. There was no one else out, man. So everyone stayed home for 3 months. For about 3 months before they started relaxing the restrictions.
Okay.
Interior, about 3 months. Now in the country, or in the state here in Australia, if they get any cases interior, they go on automatic 6 weeks lockdown.
Oh,
after
they do?
6 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they are
automatic.
doing it.
Not much better, Sheila.
They're doing it. They did it different than
Still
for
a lot
us.
of pain.
We had a period of like about 2 or 3 months, but then once they lifted, they just lifted. They lifted, and there were certain things that were closed down, certain things that weren't closed down. But now we're going backwards because they've had to close down. Like the thing that Alan loves the most, he really loves bowling, and during that short amount of time, we actually could go bowling with him. And he had so much fun. He had so much fun. But that's closed now, movie theaters, and now they added bars and restaurants. So it's we're going back. We're going back to almost to where it was, And it's kind of a thing like where you think, well, maybe should have gone longer. I don't know. But a lot of people were again, this all happened in our country during a highly charged political year, which didn't help, and we are very divided, and it saddens me because, it's kind of like, you're shooting your foot when all you have is a sliver kind of a deal.
Yeah, we did go
you know what I mean? Take care of the foot. I'll just shoot it off.
We went a few times during the lockdown.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Somebody was asking.
They did. I remember the first time they did too. They were feeling like outlaws. Like,
oh man, I'll tell you, like it was really eerie. It was really eerie driving around on the streets and knowing around. Any other cars I would see around are probably maybe late night essential workers, which was very, very few, and cops. That was it, man.
I did, Teresa.
It was scary.
And they get stopped often. Have you ever been stopped? Have you ever been stopped?
Yeah, I get stopped. I get stopped all the time. A lot.
And how do you respond? What is your response to them?
You mean during the pandemic or just in general?
In general.
Oh, in general. Oh man, nah. I'm just over 6 foot tall. I'm 140 kilograms. I'm a big unit. So, most people are intimidated by me as opposed to me being intimidated by them. I make sure I put on my biggest smile and extend my hand for a greeting, and hope they reciprocate. That's how I deal with it.
Okay.
But over here, because it's not legal to dive, but it's not illegal to dive. the cops sort of don't care so much about dumpster divers. They just come and check up on you, make sure you're not tampering with any external doors, right, or any of the buildings. Fair enough. But otherwise, they will tip their hat and sort of like,
yeah.
hope you find something good. Can I give you a hand?
It's strange because with Marty, it's and Alan, it's been one of two ways. Either they just like, okay, do whatever you want, or they make them leave.
Or sometimes they don't even stop. They like there was one recently that just came right past us when we were at Aldi, and he drove kind of slow, like he was gonna stop, and then he just kept going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think if we make
in the parking lot right next to that Aldi.
Thank you, Grizzly.
Yeah, I think if we make our intention clear, I mean, we got the lights on, and the cameras on, like we're well lit. We're not like sneakily doing what we're doing. We stick out like dog's balls.
I love that, by the way. That has to be my favorite term that you have. I laugh so hard every time you say it, and I hear you said dog balls. Like, I guess I got to use that more often. That's great. That's hilarious.
especially being dog lovers. Hey,
yeah.
Especially being dog lovers.
Speaking of him, he's right down here.
Yeah, he won't.
He can't get up on my lap, so he's laying at his feet. Here.
Blue is his dog.
Everywhere I go.
He was so beside himself. When Marty had to go to the hospital, Blue was a mess. He was just a mess.
Oh man, my boy is the same. Thomas, he like I've got everything balanced on a cardboard box and a chopping board with my laptop, with my laptop and computer, and my dog wants to jump up on the couch and mess all of that up.
Oh wow, Laney's here. Hi, Laney. Oh, Alan's sleeping, Laney. You can't. I'll tell him you send him a kiss though.
You kissed him goodnight.
Alan's got a girlfriend on YouTube, Laney.
Go, Laney.
Still in pain, Claire.
Yeah.
Still having quite a bit of pain.
We're gonna try to get him into the urgent care orthopedic tomorrow. Blue, what are you doing in there? That's my office. Get out. Can't be in there. So yeah.
Bella was just asking if it's a common phrase in, the sticking out like dog's balls. It is pretty common.
It is it? I love it.
It is pretty common. More used around the people in my age group rather than the youngies. The youngies don't use it.
They don't?
But my age group do. Nah. That's old school.
It's my favorite. I have to find the right opportunity to use it because I'm gonna. And yeah, when I have the right opportunity, I'm going to use it. And it's going to make everybody laugh. Although that means I would have to have contact with other people outside of my home. And who knows when that'll happen.
Well, I couldn't think of a better term. I couldn't think of a better way to use it than to call someone out for not, You're
sticking out like dog's balls. Put on a mask.
Sticking out like... man. You can't hide away from me. You stick out like dog's balls. Yeah.
Oh God, just so much. It's so much. Oh, and the crazy thing is, I've talked to you. I've told you I do a lot of interviews with people who are positive, and so even though we're seeing these larger numbers,
my neck is very tender.
We're not. That doesn't always equate to severe symptoms. It's so strange. Sure. And it looks different. Like my own sister got it, right? Do you know she said 3 days she had stomach, all gastrointestinal. That was it. No fever, no nothing else, just all stomach. And she goes, don't get me wrong. It was horrible stomach problems. But for 3 days, yeah. But that was her, And so the next person over here might have, and that's the most crazy thing about it. I talked to one couple the whole time they were in isolation. All they had was loss of taste or smell. That was the only thing.
Question for both.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
No, and you have to remember that take New Zealand for example, they had 7,900 cases. 7,600 were all 100% recoveries.
Mm-hmm. We just had a question posed to both of us. They want to know what kind of precautions do you guys take dumpster diving for COVID?
Oh man, I was head to toe covered up. I wore 2 sets of gloves plus my Harty gloves. I had surgical gloves on because my wife works at the hospital. She had access to stuff like that. I carried sanitizer. I wore a mask. I wore a hairnet. Anything you can see with my eyes. And even then, I had glasses on. So I took massive precautions to make sure
I didn't bother with the mask, but I did. I was wearing gloves, and I do keep some hand sanitizing wipes in my truck.
Yeah.
And when we're all done dumpster diving, I clean my hands, I clean my steering wheel, I clean my door handle, outside door handle, anything that I touched that night, I wipe it down with the hand sanitizer.
No, he does. He always has access to a mask in case somebody comes. Yeah, or something like that. But and there's some comments being thrown out there about how some people can't wear masks, and I'll be the first to say Alan's one of them. Alan cannot wear a mask. I always tell the story. I took him to. We actually had to go to the hospital to get his blood draw for his medication because the lab closed down, and the only place to go was a hospital, and it was the last place you wanted to go, especially in the spring when it was bad, initially. And I put a mask on him, and we had to wait, and we had to wait, and
Sorry
we had to
to
wait.
Hear that, Pauline.
And Alan started to say, "Mom, Mom, Mom." I'm like, "What? Mom, Mom." I'm like, "What? I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe." And he started getting into a panic. And, thank God we were called right away. And then as soon as we got out, he took it off, and I took it from him. Well, he had gotten so much anxiety, he was drooling, and the thing was covering his face. And if you've ever covered your face with something wet, it's basically waterboarding. Trying to breathe through something that's wet is very difficult. And I'm like, oh, he can't do this. He can't do this. So I ended up getting him a face shield, from like here to here, and he wears it on him. He can handle that. But it made me very keenly aware that there are some people that, and to be honest, from the research I've done, doing the work I'm doing, unless your mask is at least 3 layers, it's not doing anything for you. It doesn't, it helps other people, but it's not protecting you. So like I've done my work on this. I've talked to epidemiologists because that's who I work for when I'm doing the tracing. And I talk to firsthand people and got information on how to best handle that if I'm going to be out in public. So
I could wear a neck brace, but I don't have one.
Yeah, he don't have a neck brace. He needs to go in, guys. Everything we're doing is temporary fixes. He's got a rice sock he's wearing on his neck half the time. Ibuprofen doesn't even do anything really. It needs to be fixed. So we have to figure that out.
Well, just let me touch base on the face masks. Just real quick there, Christy. Over here, we didn't have any issues with the face masks, 3-layer or whatever. We just utilized them, and they were available to us, So we used them. The other thing was they've got the way the COVID has been acting, and the mask technology has improved.
Mm-hmm.
Has improved from just wearing the standard,
iconic
brown paper bag, dust mask. But the technology of it is improved, so there's more breathable, not so confining, and even more lighter to wear. But I don't know, it's some people just feel constricted or claustrophobic wearing one. I get that.
Yeah,
But
I'm not sure what had happened with Alan that day, because I mean, the thing was sopping wet, so I don't know what was going on with him that day. And he isn't always really good at communicating. Like, his communication isn't the best. He doesn't have a good grasp of human language to where he can explain things really well. But
I think Alan's an exception, or I think Alan would be an exception to that, not completely like being fully understanding of the reasons why to have that mask on.
That was one of the things my friend was telling me. She says the dementia patients, you can't keep a mask on them in a nursing home.
No, that's right.
And I'm thinking, oh my goodness.
Oh, okay, Joy.
So many things I don't. Bye, Joy. Oh, is she leaving?
Joy, have a great night.
Have a great night, Joy.
Hope you find some.
Bye, Joy.
She's going diving.
She's going diving.
Get out of here. Go live and come on, jump on the chat.
Go live and get in the chat. That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I don't know. To me, I have my mask that I wear if I'm just going to go somewhere briefly. But if I'm going to spend anywhere where there's going to be a lot of people, I get my little cloth one that has a little pocket, and then I put a filter in it. And then you got your 3 layers. Or I wear both. I wear the mask and the shield.
Thank you, Cindy.
Because one of the medications that Alan is on.
Good night, Cindy.
He actually has to have blood work done once a month to check his white blood cells, because it can compromise his white blood cells, which means at any given time he can have a deficiency in his immunity. And I would not want to be the one to bring something home and attack him, or even Marty, because Marty's been having issues and we don't know what it is yet. We're still trying to figure that out. So like you think about the ones you love and you're like, of course I'm going to do what I got to do. Of course I am. But
I have some Cecil. It doesn't.
The CBD hasn't helped him. He's tried. We had the oil. We had magnesium butter with CBD. We had, we've tried it. It doesn't. It's not
really touching it.
I unfortunately think we're to a point where he has to have something done. I don't know. They need to figure it out though. There's something really not right. Really not right. So.
Man, hey Marty, I'd increase that dose until it made me fall asleep, mate. I'll just keep hammering that bad boy down until everything went numb.
It's been going on too long, and he's still he has gone diving since back from the hospital, but then he had a couple rough days, so like it's just hit or miss when he can, and boy, that was a good night for you guys. That was that video's still coming, guys. Wow, it was right. It was a good one. It was a good one.
Oh yeah.
I got things I don't even know how to cook.
It was a huge score.
That were more, and you know why I didn't know how to cook them? Because it's too expensive. I would never have bought it. And
that's the lamb, right? That's the lamb.
Yes. Who can afford lamb? Yeah. That's insane.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to cook it.
Oh well, you're in for a real treat.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, you could stew it. Like you could put it in boil it with stock and root vegetables and thicken that bad boy up, and you could have them like that.
Because it looks like chops. It looks like bones almost. It almost looks like
it's
rib.
A chop.
Yeah.
It's a chop.
Yeah, it's a chop.
Oh, thank you so much, Julie.
Alan's nice to be with. Oh. So we got how many people we got here?
Julie said we are, and Big B are his 2 favorite.
Oh, nice.
Or 2 of her favorite dumpster diver channels.
Maybe.
Who is that?
Who said that?
Julie.
Julie
Oh, hey, Julie, thank you so much. You're awesome.
Oh, Christy says Christy is the best. Thank you. I love lamb. She loves lamb. Okay. I might love lamb. I just never was able to afford lamb.
I see there's a conversation going on about CBD and it being a drug.
The one we got is actually from a health food store.
Yeah, it's a health food store. It doesn't have any THC in it. It's just
Yeah, it's not. It's not it's not marijuana they're taking. It's the cannabinoid within the plant. Hemp has been a medicinal drug for thousands of years. It has been proven and tested. You know, it's a drug. It's a drug in the eyes of media, not in the people that take it traditionally. You know, within indigenous peoples.
hi for a minute. Just say hi. Just say hi.
No.
Just say hi. Rianne
was
wants to say hi.
Those was the max I ordered.
What are you supposed to do with these?
I don't know. I thought you would.
Come on, Rianne. I hope you're going to show. Hope you're going to show me another piece of your art.
She's being shy.
Oh yeah, I was working on one actually just now.
Did you finish the other one you were working on, or are you still working on that one?
Oh, the one I showed you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I finished it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I'll go get it.
Man, guys, you need to check out Rihanna's artwork, man. It is cool. She is talented. Love it. So yeah, sure, what was good? There was a couple of questions on there. Someone had asked whether what's the best place to visit and what time of the year in Australia. Anywhere in Australia is really good. It's a beautiful, beautiful country. The whole continent is surrounded by some of the best beaches, beautiful turquoise beaches in the world. The landscape is incredible. I just like anywhere you go. But summertime, definitely check out summertime, which is like December, January, February.
Sorry.
Okay, show them.
Oh, wait, can you see it?
Right there.
Check this out, guys. Look at that.
Go.
Wow. Yeah, it was you hadn't. That's like almost complete. It wasn't that much when you
that's
showed
done.
it last time.
It's just done now.
Yeah, this one's done
That's
now.
done. Nice.
Thank
Good
you, Paul.
job, Rihanna.
Thank you.
So proud of you.
I'm working
Yeah.
on another one now. It's gonna be a tree.
Yeah, she's doing a tree and like a, I don't know, kind of like a.
It's like a background of a moon, and it's like rainbow.
Super cool.
And
cool.
for here, if anybody were here to visit, we would probably say maybe our breweries.
Everybody loves the breweries. Sleeping Bear Dunes.
Maybe our museum or Silver Lake sand dunes.
Or Sleeping Bear Dunes. Those are popular.
The
Where you got
blockhouse.
married.
That's that's right by Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
Lake,
they got married
definitely
really
check
pretty,
Lake
too.
Michigan
Yeah,
out,
Heritage
especially if somebody came up here in the summertime.
Oh, it's beautiful. Out here, you have to be here in July, August, September. That's your winter, right?
Yeah.
Just the opposite. Yep.
Yes, thank you, Paula and Southern Belle.
They liked it?
Yeah.
Oh, see?
I'm working on another one, and I've actually got one section done already.
She's working on another one already.
Rihanna, what's not to like? What is not to like about your artwork? Keep it up. Keep going strong. Wow. I hope you stop giving them away and start putting a price tag on those bad boys.
The only ones I give away was ones I was doing for my church. The rest I keep.
She has quite
Cool.
Oh, good night, Wanda.
Oh,
Thanks for
Teresa said that
stopping
is
in.
absolutely beautiful, the picture. She
Thank
loved
you.
it. She loved it. If travel were possible, where would you go to? 3 places to visit would be. Well, you know what? I'm going to say it. I want to go to Australia. I want to go to Alaska. And I want to go to, somewhere very tropical.
Well,
Like-
we want to go to the UK.
In the UK. Exactly. But I want tropical too.
Bahamas? Wait, no, where did Grandpa go?
I don't know.
Panama? Is that Panama?
Oh gosh, Julie, thank you. Gosh, that was such a beautiful comment she just gave me.
What?
She says I'm an amazing mom. Thank you.
Oh, I showed you the leopard, right? When you were talking.
Yeah. That was so awesome. Man, you got to show them that one. That is a good one.
Probably
You got
like
to show them that one, Rihanna.
not during like
Yeah.
hurricane season.
Not during hurricane season.
Let's see what my
it's
top
not
three
crazy.
destinations would be. I would like to go to visit places of culture like through Southeast Asia or even Japan. Was one of my bucket lists. I did have an opportunity to travel to Japan once, but I chickened out.
Oh, see, I would chicken out too because of
Yeah,
that
so
stuff. They had that whole thing, that whole nuclear thing, the meltdown. Oh, you want me? Oh, you show them. You show them. Sit down. Show them. Now make sure you hold it right. Hold it right,
Right there.
there. Yeah. There's another one.
Yeah, I'll
check
have
that out, guys, man. Check how cool that is, man. That is wicked. I love that.
Yeah, Shannon mentioned maybe he should be checked for shingles. I thought that too, but it's not moving. Usually it goes. It should be. It should be going further.
And nothing's opening up.
I'd be scared of
It's not
Japan.
opening up.
It's supposed to blister and then open up, right?
It's not blistering.
So I don't think it's shingles. I don't think it's shingles.
It itches. It's an itchy rash.
Yeah, I'd be scared. Yeah, I'd
Not
probably
so
be
much
scared.
today.
Yes, Rhonda, it is.
It's yes, exactly, Rhonda. That's what it is. So it's called diamond art or diamond painting. Yep, that's what it's called.
I have like 12 of them that I finished. I actually have an Instagram page for all of them.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Drop your link and let's go over and support you.
Oh, go ahead, drop your link.
I don't know how to do that.
How does she do that? You just make a comment. Just
for
make
Instagram?
Yeah, right? Is that how she does? She just puts her
Yeah, you just type it in.
fungus
Oh my
rash,
God.
says Lainey. Fungus rash.
Yeah, you just type your.
Just type your link, I guess, or cut and
Yeah,
paste.
just type it in, and then it should come up. Just type it in. It should come up in colors, and then we can tap into it and go over and blow her up.
Wow, that I just read Robin. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Robin. Gave me some suggestions on cooking that lamb. I got to do it eventually because I have a lot of it. Ooh, I got to stop talking. This video hasn't come out yet. I got to stop.
They got to have a little bit of
A little teaser.
Give them a bit of a prequel.
That's just one thing.
That was just one thing.
But there was a lot of stuff.
Guys.
A lot of meat, too.
And I don't know, Big B. We were afraid to even put it up because the last video we put up was just a 1 minute, happy Thanksgiving thing. But whenever we do those, we don't get nearly the views that we get on everything else. So what YouTube does. It affects your algorithm, and then they don't recommend your next video. Does that happen to you ever? Have you noticed that?
If you do a short
all the time. But my mentality is, man, if I don't persevere and think about that every time they do that, man, I'm gonna fall off this platform and be more conscious about numbers rather than content.
Right.
That's I've got plenty of videos here that got mega hauls that I thought would do well personally. Went through a lot of time editing, and they didn't. And let's hope that. But in saying that, I've had a video take off weeks later, just out of the blue. For some reason, it just got put in front of something, and my numbers just blew up.
Right. Crazy, right?
Crazy.
Oh, hey, that was great. Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa.
Lisa just subscribed to you. Yeah, awesome.
So do I just type in my username?
So what does she type in for just her username for Instagram, or how does she do it? You want to ask her, or you want to ask him how to do it, or do you know?
No, just type in your username to Instagram, and hopefully that'll be enough. We'll just utilize that to find you.
She's got a channel too, but there's not much on her channel. I got a channel too. Did you know that, Big B?
Health Nuts.
Yeah, that's my channel. I haven't done a lot. I'm hit or miss on it because I don't have that many people follow me, but the interesting thing is, if you look at my first video, you see where I started with my weight, and you see where Alan started with his weight, and we look very different.
Sure.
He lost from October to November. He lost another 12 pounds.
Oh,
So
hi.
he's catching up to me.
Hi, Tammy.
I mean, I lost 65, and I think he's around
Tammy,
50 something. Oh, hi, Tammy.
There, I put it up there.
Oh, there it is. Rianne's Adventures. Oh, Instagram username, Diamond Art Girl. There it
Diamond
is.
_art
_art _girl. There she is. There she is on Instagram.
There you go, guys. If you liked Rihanna's art, go over and check out her Diamond Art Girl on Instagram. Be so easy. Go and follow her. Let's blow her up.
Yeah.
I actually have 7
Make her feel
of them.
good.
I have 7 of them posted.
She has 7 of them. Thank you, Southern Belle. Yep. It took me a year, just under a year for 65. And Alan, when did Alan start losing weight? I didn't, he started losing weight because he got on a different medication. And they started taking him down off of a different one, and it changed things. The kid hardly eats like he used to at all, I swear. Hi, Maggie. Maggie's here.
So the medication was more of ended up being a appetite suppressing.
One was, and but in
Maggie.
the other one, the one they started taking him down off of,
Hey,
made him crave sweets like crazy. And he doesn't crave them as much. So we're seeing a big difference.
Oh, so he's only what, Marty? So he's only asking for 200 snacks instead of 2,000.
Yeah, he dropped down. And the funny thing is, you could sit a bowl of candy in front of him, and there was a time he would eat it all. Now,
Sure.
maybe 1 or 2 pieces, he's done. So
Sometimes I think he just says that because, that's what he's used to.
it takes a lot of time. Yes, it really does. The one I actually just showed you guys, though, the first one I showed you only took me like 5 days because I was quarantined for all of that. So
yeah. She had to quarantine when Alina quarantined because she was around Alina. And Lena was waiting for a test. It's craziness.
Hey, Rihanna, you on TikTok?
You on TikTok?
yeah, but I don't post.
CM
She doesn't
said
post.
congrats.
Man, post your art on TikTok, man. Watch that stuff blow up.
Thank you.
I'll post my art on TikTok.
Yeah, post it on TikTok.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right.
What country?
Yeah, I went from 21 followers to like over 7,000 in like 2 days
Southern Belle.
On TikTok?
Well, good
on
night.
TikTok. Yeah.
Thanks for stopping in.
Oh, good night, Lenny. I'll let
Go
Alan
check it
know.
out, Rihanna.
Alan's sleeping.
Yeah, he's
Alan
sleeping,
went to
Maggie.
bed.
Who was Southern Belle was asking a question of what country someone was in. I don't know if she was asking you or us. We're in the US. We're in the US.
Julie. She was asking Julie.
Oh, she was asking Julie. Okay. I missed it. I'm trying to follow, but I'm also trying to talk to you. I struggle like with that. I can't multitask with that's why we have this up.
Oh,
and
really?
he
You
can
do,
watch
Julie?
this a little better.
Julie doesn't do.
Does she? Cool. So
Sorry, I can't get the.
trying to
I'll see if I can find.
I have a circle of influence, let's say, right? Because I am a case manager and I do this thing on the phone where like for 6 hours I'm talking to people, right? People who are positive to COVID and are either needing resources, got to do an interview, got to talk to them, right? I have this sphere of influence and I'm asking myself, what can I do differently to help bring about change that will effectively stomp this thing out? Like whether that's unity, whether that's just being positive, whether that's, I'm not sure, and this is the question I'm asking myself. I'm like, what can I be doing? Because I have a sphere of influence. I've got at least 20 people on my caseload right now through my case manager job. And then every shift I work for the contact tracing, I'm talking to at least 10 to 12 people. So I don't, because really, we all can only do what we can do as individuals. We can only do what we can do. And I can only do what I can do from where I'm at right now in the place I am. And I'm a good talker. So help me, big What can I do?
Well. Truth. You can't deny truth. You know, if you speak a truth that based on um, um based on facts and based on gee, numbers are a crazy thing, eh? You know, when you start talking people about numbers, you lose interest. But the truth is that the multiple thousands of cases that are being they're being identified all across the world. The truth is they have a high recovery rate. There is a high recovery rate. That if you compare them to the numbers of the fatal numbers, is comparison is small in comparison to the cases that are coming up on a daily basis, right?
So
right.
what that tells me is when I'm speaking to people who just recently found out that they're positive, that if I can tap into some of that knowledge, if I can go look it out and see those numbers, I could maybe be encouraging to somebody who's just positive and say, there's large numbers of people recovering, to give them hope.
Absolutely. Well, but that's the truth, though. There are large numbers of people recovering. Look, you get 44,000 cases in one day. 44,000 people aren't dying.
Right.
44,000 people aren't dying. 43,990 people are recovering. So these are the truths. So, and what are the other truths? The other truths is that testing needs to be required and available to make sure that you've got the green light, right? So you got the green light.
Okay, Maggie. Good night. We love you.
We love you, Maggie. Thank you for stopping in.
Maggie said good night, Big B.
Night, Meg. It's good to see you pop up in the chat. Can't wait. Yes. I already miss you. Already miss you.
So yeah, that's good. I like that, and that helps me. I'm just trying to figure out what I can do with my little small piece of the reality. Really, because we all have to start doing something.
I think it's just a matter of educating people, and do we get tiresome of having to repeat ourselves to make sure that message is getting across? Hell yeah, but does that a reason why we should stop? Hell no, and does it become a level within us that it's so passionate and driven that we become like that person, Oh, here comes that lady again.
Right.
Do we want to
get
to
a Karen? The Karen. Yeah.
Well, no, the Karen are the ones that are the anti the majority. You know what I mean? Or can't figure out the confrontation on their own. And have to call up the authorities of above to work it out. But those are the characters.
About that.
Oh, you have a story?
Good night, Jared.
Good night.
Celine.
Good night.
Celine Jensen.
Share it.
Have a great night.
Tell them.
Okay, so
she has a Karen story for you. A Karen story.
I work at Goodwill, right? Yeah, this customer refused to put on a mask, first of all. Then we told them they had to put on a mask. And they're like, well, I can't do it because this, and that. And I'm like, well, then you can't be here. You can shop online. They go, no, I don't want to do that. And so we called the cops and 4 cops showed up.
Wow.
Tell them the story of the person who wanted your help and how you stood your ground on that. Tell them. Remember? Somebody approached you and said,
"Oh yeah,
that was good." She handled herself beautifully, by the way.
I don't even remember what I did.
No, they came up to a question. They were asking you, they needed your help with something.
Oh yeah, and then I told them they had to put on a mask, and then they started yelling at me, calling me all sorts of names in the book that I'm not going to say on here.
Okay, another Karen.
All sorts of names in the book that I'm not going to say on here, but yeah.
And so, and then down though, you said if you want my help, you'll put on a mask,
or get out,
or I can't help you. Did she ever do it?
No.
No, but she walked away. But she stood her ground. She's like, I can help you, but you need to put a mask on.
Yeah, you have to worry about like what's going on in your own little bubble, you know. And if that's under any threat, under any threat, you should be able to take the measures necessary to make yourself safe, whatever that is.
That's what I told her, Bigby. I said, don't you feel bad about that.
Okay, so Southern Belle. The Goodwill I work at has a compactor, and they throw everything in the compactor.
Everything in a compactor. Everything goes to waste. She watches beautiful things get.
I saw a snow globe.
She loves snow globes. She saw beautiful snow globes getting crushed in the compactor. That's what they do. They won't even put it in a dumpster. They just destroy it.
What sort of Goodwill is that? That's not Goodwill. That's overspill kill.
I've seen them throw away like beautiful things too.
Yeah, she has.
Oh,
firsthand.
Thank you. Grizzly's Avengers put it up.
Again, no, it's been going up. He keeps putting them up. he's helping you out, girl.
I was trying to find it too.
You're gonna have a Oh, Melissa. What a great idea. You know what Melissa said? She said she doesn't even watch news on TV. You know what? I need to follow her lead. I need to stop listening to news.
So
I think
says, do you ever ask
I think it makes me depressed. Really.
Oh, yeah, I asked, but I've been told it's none of my business.
Oh, Grizzly, he put my channel up. You're awesome, Grizzly. He's such a good guy.
Yeah.
He is the man. As a moderator, he needs to be acknowledged being a good moderator. Grizz, you're amazing, bro. He's been dropping links since we started the live.
Oh, he's awesome. Thank you. And I feel a little guilty. I probably should make some more videos soon on the health nuts. Because me and Alan have come very far.
When was the last video I did? When was the last video I even did?
It's Crazy Family 2 and Been Living.
Oh, okay. What can expect in the future regarding your channels? Dumpster Pickers wants to know, what can they expect? Are we going to do a live dive sometime or something?
My last video 1 year ago.
Heck yeah, he says. we got to get.
Oh yeah.
That would be fun, right? Should I go or should I just let it be the boys? Let's see what people say.
Hey, that's a discussion. Hey, well, the way Marty's feeling, you might have to go.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you the dumbest thing I've seen them throwing in a compactor.
What's the dumbest thing?
Well, first of all, snow globes. But second of all, they were throwing away like brand new clothes with tags.
Brand new clothes with tags. Wow. Paula Widener. Oh, was it Widener? Yeah, Widener. The Little House on the Prairie was my mom's favorite show. That and the Golden Girls. So I know a lot of those episodes.
Yep. They sure do.
No, they're not a nonprofit, Psychotic.
They're totally for-profit.
Do you know Goodwill is they pose like they're a nonprofit, but they are not a nonprofit. They are all profit.
Well, he says they exist to make money off trash.
Yep.
Just like dumpster divers.
I would even question whether who owns Goodwill. Like Salvation Army is owned by Woolworths, the Woolworths Group.
Who's that?
The Salvation Army in Australia, anyway, is run by the Woolworths Group. So they don't have opportunity shops or Goodwill shops anymore. They're called retail boutique stores.
Okay.
Oh, and another thing I saw, but I took it out of the garbage can.
You did? You did your own dumpster diving, girl?
So it was actually the pair of shoes that I brought home that were your size.
Really? Nice.
See what Southern Belle said?
Marty and Christy, I would love to see you both do a live dive. Woohoo! Oh, we might have to do it. We might have to do it.
We might just have to.
Well,
what are you guys up to? What are you guys up to now?
We did do a live. We had a live dive.
Not with Big B though. Not with Big B.
No, but she was saying she wanted to see a live dive with me and you.
Yeah, we did do one. Gosh, when did we do that?
Me and you and Alan.
How long ago was that? We did a live dive.
That long ago, maybe.
What happened though? Wasn't it that something happened during that dive. Like it was. Did we just not have a good? Oh, we
That might
used.
have been a month
You know what
ago.
it was? We used Marty's iPhone, and I think it
I
just
had
didn't
it-
work
I had
as
it
good
on
as a
thing-
GoPro.
I had
It didn't
on
work
a
as
thing
good.
on my.
Yeah, he had it on his forehead, and everybody
on
kept
a
saying it's
strap
too
on
shaky.
there.
It's too shaky. So yeah, we got it.
Yeah, because it hasn't got the steady cam feature like the GoPro does.
The GoPro.
Yeah.
Honestly,
So
though,
that's why I titled it. Here's the difference between the iPhone 8
Yeah,
and the GoPro Hero 8 Black.
yeah. So if you look it up,
That's how I
if
titled
you want to look it up in the titles, this is the difference between iPhone 8 and GoPro 8.
and
What are you
honestly,
doing?
even with my 20% off, Goodwill is
What?
still
You want it in there?
expensive.
It actually is more expensive than it should be.
He wants in there for some reason.
That's because they treat it as a retail store. I'd even question whether Goodwill is owned by something that's a non-charitable organization.
What does he want in there for?
I
What
don't-
is he doing? The dog. The dog. People are worried about you. Do you need to stop? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You all right? You sure? Okay.
You sure, brother? No, don't want to. You want me to be stress-free. Stress-free.
Oh, it's just the pain gets to him, and then when the pain gets to him, his blood pressure goes up. That's what we learned. That's what we learned in the
I was just
hospital.
getting up to let Blue in the bedroom.
Oh,
He-
yeah.
I don't know.
I even tried to get him a massage, and then like he wasn't feeling well enough to even go for that. So then I took the massage, which was really nice. It was nice, but I still want him to have one. I think it would help him.
Well, I've had you give me.
Yeah, but it's this. I'm telling you, I got my trainer. She is amazing with her massage. Holy moly, she's amazing. It's the kind of massage that you get off the table and you're like,
Oh, good
you
night,
can
Phyllis.
hardly walk because you're so relaxed.
Thanks for stopping in, Phyllis.
Thank you.
No, Phyllis.
Oh, they put your live dive up.
Oh, he put that on
Thank
there,
you,
too.
Grizzly. You are awesome.
You are
He is-
awesome
He
today.
is on it, man. He is on it like nobody's business.
Yeah, pain does affect the blood
Yeah, it
pressure.
does. That's. But we keep a cuff around to keep checking. Yeah, I have my trainer. I do exercise with a personal trainer. She actually won awards for weightlifting. She's pretty intense, but she also is certified in massage, and she does therapeutic massage. So she can do the kind of massage that actually sometimes it's not even very comfortable, but when you're done, like your body releases a bunch of toxins and you just feel so good, so relaxed. It's
Jelly. You're just all like boneless.
yeah, you wobble off the table like it's crazy.
Well, she did say she would be gentle, CM.
No, she did. I told her about the extruded discs C4 through C7. She knew exactly what that meant. She goes, "Oh yeah." She goes, "I know exactly what that is. We'll work around that." So grab it fast. Thank you. He's doing the thumbs up sign. Awesome. So yeah. So how was your Thanksgiving? What did you eat, Big B?
Well, firstly, Australia or Australasia or Polynesia or the Pacifica doesn't really celebrate Thanksgiving. But there's heaps of Americans that live here that celebrate Thanksgiving, and they party up hard. So there's no special dinner or holiday
No,
for
there is.
Thanksgiving here.
But what about turkey? Do you ever eat turkey?
No.
You don't eat turkey, okay? But
I eat turkey, but it's not a traditional dish that we would use for Christmas or any special holiday. Turkey is just turkey.
Do you ever eat kangaroo?
Yes.
You have?
You have?
What's it taste like?
What's it taste like?
It's really gamey. Like if you've ever tried wild boar or gamey foods like venison.
Like venison?
Like a deer, maybe? Like a buck?
Yeah. Venison is deer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Venison is deer. So it's gamey like that, but its own separate taste, and it's just as lean as venison as well. It's a really dark red meat with hardly any fat.
So what do they have? Do they have like open season on?
Yes, it
like
does.
open hunting season on kangaroos or what?
Oh, bro, no, kangaroos are in the multitudes of millions over here, my bro. They get cold.
They don't even have hunting for them. It's just if you want to shoot one, you can just shoot one.
You can, but they do have teams of people that go onto like massive cattle stations here in Australia, and they eat all of the stuff that the livestock. So they get groups of people come in and cull them off. You know, wow. They're like rabbits over here, bro. They're like rabbits. They grow. They breed.
You found a kangaroo in the dumpster?
What?
I didn't know that. You found You found a kangaroo in the dumpster? Somebody. No,
not in the dumpsters. On my way to a dumpster on the road. I'd be driving and they'll be bouncing across the road, and oh man, they're the worst. They'll change course on you just like that, and boom.
They look like boxers. They do. They look like they could punch you.
Well, that part of their defense mechanism is they can sit their whole body weight right on the tip of their tail and use their hind legs to kick, and they use their forequarters to push you, bring you in.
But some of them look like they got like pecs and like muscles. Like I've seen them, those big ones. Is that not real? Is that something I just?
No, that's real. The big red kangaroos is what you'll find mostly on the east coast and around Queensland. That desert over there. They're massive. They're massive. Some of them are 2 meters. Some of them are 2 meters tall. 2 meters.
Whoa!
What's meters in?
She doesn't know meters.
Oh, meters like way over 6, 7 or something like that.
6, 7?
6 foot. Yeah, 6'4", 6'4", like taller than me. Okay. Taller than me. Intimidate the hell out of me.
Yeah, they're pretty tall when they stand
See,
up.
the school I went to taught me nothing.
No, you did better than your sisters did because they had the Common Core, and then they didn't get as much.
So they put.
Hey, Brianna, don't even worry about it. My school taught me to learn everything on YouTube, everything.
So they put kangaroo meat in dog food there too.
Oh yes. They have pet food that is kangaroo meat.
Oh wow.
They have pet food.
So baby, let me ask you this. So if you're going to have like a feast at your house and it's a special occasion, what is the thing that you're going to serve on your table?
Oh, wow. You're talking, you have to remember that I just live in Australia, but I'm actually from New Zealand, right?
Okay.
So I would have a traditional New Zealand, Maori New Zealand food, which would consist mostly of seafood, a big pork roast, a big hunk of beef or ham, but all sorts of seafood, mussels, sea urchin, scallops, just whatever the ocean provides.
What's your favorite ocean seafood?
Oh, aside from all of it,
mm-hmm.
I would have to say, I call scallops or scallops. You know, scallops.
Scallops.
I call them the lollies or the candy of the sea.
Candy of the
sweet, delectable. Yeah, mm-hmm. But man, any crustacean or what do they call them? Clam, any kind of clam.
You like the clams, oysters?
Yeah, and I eat them raw.
Just drop them the links.
I've actually got a mukbang. Of me eating oysters on my channel, and I think it's hilarious. But yeah, it puts a lot of people off.
I don't know what he's doing. Lou's making noises in there. He's chewing on his bone. He's frustrated.
Oh, I see.
His daddy is not in at the place he's supposed to be where he can cuddle with him. So he's in there having a problem right now. So, yeah, I love scallops. I love scallops. I love shrimp. I love crab legs.
Yeah.
I don't even eat this. Alan loves calamari. He has loved calamari since he was like 2 years old.
What?
Yes. You didn't know that?
No.
He ate a crap ton of it at Papa's wedding. Like at 2. He was just calamari. And that is calamari is octopus? No.
Squid.
Yeah.
Yeah, squid rings and garlic.
Oh, that's cool. That's neat.
That's nice.
So I get to hang
Teresa.
this around my neck now. Speaking of
That
masks,
was very.
Rianne just got some fancy new masks. Look, aren't they cute?
That was very good.
Show the other one.
Oh, the other one is this one. She
Yeah.
got some fancy masks.
Everybody should
I have
be thankful
like
every
9
day.
of them in my
They're
room
decorative.
now. Thank you, Paula. I got a bunch of new followers.
She's got a bunch of new followers. Thanks to Grizzlies, he's on it.
He's on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a message.
No, thanks for Big B for encouraging you to put your link on there.
Oh, thank you.
I said thank you.
Yeah, I know.
No, you did. Thank you, sweetheart.
Oh, have you ever had a crawfish broil, Big B? Crawfish broil?
Like
Yeah, not the way that you guys have it, but yeah, I have.
Okay.
Oh,
The only way I remember ever having it is in New Orleans, where they put it in like this big like, I don't know,
Thank you,
bucket
Paula.
with like, there's a whole bunch of like onions and lemons and crawfish.
yeah.
Which cross is your favorite? I have 3 of them.
No, I've seen that. I've seen those sort of cook-ups, those seafood boil-ups, man. Oh man, and it's not a gumbo, right? It's not a gumbo.
Yeah, they dump it on a table
They
with
just dump it on the table
newspaper.
with
They have newspaper
and you
on
just
it,
grab it.
and then you just get whatever you
It's
want.
crazy. It's
Oh
crazy.
boy, look at the
Oh man, that right there just reminds me of home.
I want to do that one. That's 31.5 by 11.
Oh, she'll be doing that for days.
Southern
and
Belle,
days.
New Orleans.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
Southern
hey.
Belle. Yeah, she's in New Orleans. Look at that. I miss New Orleans. I love that. I
Thank
love
you,
New
Julie.
Orleans.
I will.
Oh, oh my. You on this one. Open your book.
Put something on this.
Jambalaya is more like a stew, isn't it, Southern Belle? Jambalaya is like a stew, I thought.
Can we say hello to everyone?
Hey! Hi! Look at you! Hi!
This is my granddaughter. Cadence.
You're so pretty, Caden. I love your cat. I love the cat. I would have.
She's showing us her dinosaur card.
Oh, I love dinosaurs.
So does she. Mwah. Go and see Auntie. She's in. What do you got to pick up?
You guys need to talk about he wants to do that.
Oh, yeah, I don't do that. Is she?
Maybe like in the next couple weeks, maybe.
She might be in her room.
Is it cold up north? Right now it is.
Well, depending on how I'm feeling, I don't know if we want to set it.
No, just say in the next few weeks.
Currently, right now it's 40 degrees.
We'll make it cold.
That's if you consider that cold. I don't consider 40 degrees cold.
No, guys. Hey, you know what? Here's the thing. As far as like when you're from the Midwest, like us, like you're from Michigan, 40 degrees is still sweater wearing weather for us. It's still sweat. Yeah, we don't pull out the heavy jackets until we get down to 30s, but that's because we're climatized.
Yeah, of course.
To it versus like you, Bigby, probably like, if it dropped down to 40, you probably are like, holy crap, give me my parka,
freezing.
right? Or maybe not.
What's 40 in Celsius?
Oh gosh,
That's like
she's gonna look it up.
14.
We do
I
everything.
think it's like
40 degrees. Hold
so.
on,
Google
let me
it.
look
What
up.
is 40 degrees Fahrenheit and Celsius? That's what she asked.
What is 40 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius? 4.4.
4.4 Celsius.
dang, that's cold as hell.
See what I'm saying? Like, we would be walking around in hoodies and be okay in 40. Like, we'd be okay with hoodies. We'd wear a shirt and a hoodie and maybe gloves if it's brisky cold, like if it's windy. But, like, that's the difference. And I have that same thing happen between me and my dad. My dad's in Texas now. And if it gets down to, like 40, they have their fireplace on. They're using their parkas to go outside, gloves, hats. Like,
Well,
we don't do that.
Not just that. We've been there when it was like 70 degrees outside.
And they're cold.
They're still cold.
And they've got the heat set in the house on like 75. And
We're
we're walking around in like tank tops and shorts. And we're constantly going outside and staying outside because
it's too hot.
It's too hot.
I guess you're right. It is relative, to your environment.
Part of Texas is going to be in the northern part or the southern part.
But I would like back at home, 4 degrees. I'd be in a t-shirt and shorts in that weather.
Yeah, so that's the difference.
Well, the
Vertigo's better today, but that's today.
Much Vertigo
today, no Vertigo. That was scary. He had some bouts of vertigo that were pretty severe. That's freaky,
Yeah.
Oh, it's 4.4 where you're at, right?
No,
Celsius.
Yeah. If it was 40 degrees where he's at, it would be 4.4 Celsius.
Now we're sitting at about 27 degrees Celsius, which I don't know, what's that? Times the time whatever you did by 8. No, don't do that.
Who wants to figure all that out?
Wait, what did he say?
He said it's about. You said how much is it there? 27.
27 Celsius.
27 Celsius.
So 27 times 8?
No, just look.
No, not time.
27 Celsius and Fahrenheit.
27 degrees Celsius and Fahrenheit. 80. That's warm.
Oh, that's so warm. That's like a summer day with us.
Oh yeah. That's perfect weather conditions here. Perfect.
We had a great summer. We did. We had some beautiful weather this summer, for real. So.
Yeah, I mean the weather has been beautiful, but I understand, the summer hasn't been that great though. The weather's been beautiful.
Well, you know what? We spent most of it on our front lawn. We had lots of bonfires.
At night.
We spent time at our canopy. We listened to music on our front lawn.
We did a lot of live streams.
And at the end of the day, with all this stuff going on, I had more than one of my kids say this. At least this made us get closer as a family.
Hard.
It did.
The thing is right across the board, this silly virus has had just as many blessings as it has non-blessings. Right. As it has complications.
Like honestly, we would do anything just to get out of the house.
The blessing side of things is that it's really forced people to realize the value of family time and the balance between work and family.
Yes.
Yes. And forced into it, and being able to interact with your family, which is, I'm telling you, is becoming a lost art. It is becoming a lost art.
And
The struggle to be able to find activities to do with your family shouldn't be a struggle. I mean, like, I never grew up experiencing that, but I know my kids grew up experiencing it, and probably their kids as well. My grandkids as well.
Well, Rianne helped even on Thanksgiving with this because we were all stuck here except for Alina, who was quarantining, and I mean, Alan traditionally has some anxiety around his holidays, and tell him what you did. Tell him what you did for Alan.
Oh, I bought a cookie kit.
Yeah, let me show you. I'll go. Tell him they just. Tell them what the cookie kit is. They don't know.
It was a Thanksgiving cookie kit. It was like sugar cookies. They were shaped like turkeys and leaves.
Oh yeah, did you make them up? Everybody made them up?
They were pre-made. We just like frosted them and decorated them.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Like those gingerbread houses that you can build. Look at that. Get down.
There's Alan's. These are the ones.
Mine.
She ate hers already. But yeah. And he made all these, and she sat here at this table, and she did that with him. I don't think they've done anything, like as siblings like that since God knows when, since they were probably all still in diapers.
We had to get creative with some videos and stuff too.
Yeah, I told him.
When we were on lockdown.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we actually did one where we had Alan doing a hunt, like a scavenger hunt.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
That was the beginning of the video, and then nighttime of that video, we went and we checked out historical places around town.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Just little clips of those, and we were just trying to get creative because we knew we couldn't be out past certain time.
Or draw attention.
We were worried that we might get pulled over or something if we were out.
Sure.
At a certain time, and they didn't say at that time. They didn't even say that you could be going to the store. You had limited hours.
I don't know. Does Alan like gingerbread?
I don't know. He would. He might. He might. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I guess that period highlights about how creative that we have to be, even if there wasn't COVID-19. For whatever reason, and we hope that it doesn't happen. Dumpster diving could stop just like that.
That could. You're right.
True.
So a strategy plan, is essential, and just trying new things, keeping fresh ideas, being on the leading edge of certain things, like how we produce content.
I just been down the crash.
Have you been down the crash? Have you? Come here, get a cuddle. Give me a cuddle quickly.
I didn't do that. See? That's in the crash.
I saw that.
I love what Melissa just said. Simple. You never forget where you came from. That's happy.
Yeah.
So true, Melissa.
Puppy.
So true.
Puppy is here.
Yeah. And the thing is no matter what we, baby, wow.
I love her voice.
The thing is that whatever we try on our channel, the people, whatever we try on our channel, the people will let us know. They'll tell us.
Oh, sure they will.
They'll tell us whether they don't like it or if they like it.
Right.
I think you got enough of a platform there to sort of to be creative. There's so many things that can be branched off from dumpster diving too. So many things. It's not an entity just on its own.
That's true. I love your granddaughter's voice. She sounds so cute. Oh, bye, Diane. You keep smiling too.
Have a great night.
Love you.
We love you. Hey, you happen to have your guitar anywhere close by? You could sing.
Oh yeah. I can probably go and get it.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be a problem.
I love that.
But if I produce the guitar, I won't be too far away from I wouldn't be too far away from leaving the chat, unfortunately. Now that my granddaughter's here, I'd have to.
Okay.
Hey, my darling.
Here's my
A little trivia there for you. Back in the day, I played the guitar. The acoustic.
Do you?
Back in the day, I did. I still remember some things. I took classes when I was a preteen and a teenager.
I took guitar class in high school. I hated it.
She didn't do so well, but I liked it.
Now, did you hate the teacher, the guitar, or the lessons?
The teacher.
Oh, well, there you go. As long as it's not the guitar, that's all right.
So I haven't touched the guitar since ninth grade.
Oh, you just need a different teacher, the one that will inspire you.
Yeah, I don't know. I can teach you. I forgot a lot. I gave it up around 16, 17 and never picked it back up. I remember some things. I don't remember everything.
Let me go and get my guitar real quick.
I don't have a guitar anymore.
She donated that to an old job that we both had.
Yeah, I left it at a previous
job. And it probably
job.
got destroyed.
Probably did. I was working in a drug rehab facility as a case manager, and
nope, we're not licking my face.
The guitar was very therapeutic for some of our people in detox, so I left it there since I wasn't using it. So I gave it up.
Oh, Alina's messaging. Why can't you add Sarah?
I can do it too.
Hang on, but
I can do it too, she says. I love it.
baby, hop off, dear. What do you want to hear? Something upbeat?
Yes, let's do something positive and happy. Hi, Jerome. Hi, Becky. Hi, Teresa.
A positive one. Gee, guys.
You too. Yes.
Glad your wedding went well.
Paula.
Okay, we ready?
Yes, we're ready.
Let's see.
I would take the stars out of the sky for you. Stop the rain from falling if you ask me to. I'd do anything for you, your wish is my command. I would move a mountain if your hand was in my hand. Words cannot express how much you mean to me. There must be some other way to make you see. If it takes my heart and soul, you know I'll pay the price. Every day that I possess, I gladly sacrifice. Oh, you to me, you're everything. Sweetest song that I could sing. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. To you, I guess I'm just a clown that picks you up each time you're down. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. You give me just a taste of love to build my hopes upon. You know you got the power, girl, to keep me moving on. So now you got the best of me. Come on and take the rest of me, oh baby. Now you're close to me, we seem so far apart. Maybe given time, you'd have a change of heart. If it takes my heart and soul, you know I'll pay the price. Every day that I possess, I gladly sacrifice. Oh, you to me, you're everything. Sweetest song that I could sing, oh baby, oh baby. To you I guess I'm just a clown that picks you up each time you're down, oh baby, oh baby. Give me just a taste of love to build my hopes upon. You know you got the power, girl, to keep me holding on. Oh, now you got the best of me. Come on and take the rest of me, oh baby. You to me, you're everything, the sweetest song that I could sing, oh baby, oh baby. To you, I guess I'm just a clown that picks you up each time you're down, oh baby, oh baby. Give me just a taste of love to build my hopes upon. You know you got the power, girl. You know. So now you got the best of me. Come on and take the rest of me, oh baby.
All right.
Like that one, my darling.
Thank you. Fantastic.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome. My pleasure. What's that? Oh yeah, I know.
So we have to set a goal to do a live stream dumpster dive. At some point.
Absolutely. You know
the biggest challenge we would have is that if you're gonna dive and he's gonna dive, he always dives at night. Do you dive at night too? Yeah, see, that's gonna be the problem.
Well, it's not actually a problem. It just means that one will host and the other one will dive, and vice versa.
Okay.
I mean, like so the way we've been doing our platform, you know, with Grab It Fast and Ray Everyday Diver and myself, and we've just added Dumpster Pickers into the mix as well. Is being able to have that live dive going on within the formula. Moko, please hang on. Just 1 second, okay? Just a second, please. Done. And to be able to introduce other channels to like basically create a hum so that that we create that gravitational pull. But anyone can utilize their formula on any one of their chats, and we're happy to support that. You know. We just got to stay in the leading edge of everything. Okay, sweetheart.
Yeah, see, we're not talking about right away.
I'm gonna get better first.
He's gonna get better first, yes. But
absolutely, of course.
To be honest with you guys, we don't know when he's feeling better. Like he has these moments when he feels better, and that's when we do stuff, right? Sometimes we don't know when that's going to be. But I can tell you this. I can tell you that tomorrow we're going to orthopedic urgent care. They're going to probably order some tests. We're going to get some answers. It's not okay. I mean, like sometimes I think what Marty does is he tries to pretend it's not happening when he feels better. Like he might have these moments where he's feeling better and then he just does. Like does because I'm feeling better. And then he forgets about it and then it comes back. And I'm like, no, we have to deal with it. So we're going to get him there. We're going to get some answers and get a plan in place because, you know, this no plan is not working. So.
Yeah, well, the success of doing something like this kind of structure is consistency. So you know, when Marty's you know feeling a lot better and able to do a run of these sort of lives like this, probably is the best time to approach it, really. But just know that you'll be supported. Though, you know, whenever we do, the idea is to drive traffic through our channels, and you know, and make aware of our existence.
Well, it also helps to get to know.
Well, thank you.
What works for other people, you know, and to get to know, and for people to get to know us too. So, you know, like you,
And that, well, I mean, that comes with time, though, eh, Chrissy? The thing is that we, through our lives and our chat, actually the people that are in the chat that will that will gravitate. They're going to get. I know, could you get Mum to open it for you, please?
oh,
The idea is to get the core group in the chat. That they're the ones that draw the people in and make them part of the community. Well, even though they're watching us, right? Even though they're watching us.
right.
But it's our fan base that gels that all together. So
Right.
so what that means is, whilst we're trying to make connections with everyone, our best strategy is to maintain and strengthen the relationships of the already existing core group, and then they help deliver our message out to the YouTube world.
Right. Makes sense. Well,
Look
honey,
at Grizzly just dropping our links.
I know Grizzly's on it. It's almost 11 o'clock. So, what are you thinking? You want to? No, I think we should probably wrap it up. It's
Well,
almost
I know.
11.
I said you can sit there, though.
I can sit behind you, or stand behind you. That way, they can see all three of us.
Well, I could have said
Oh,
too. Doesn't matter.
Oh,
Well, my stepdaughter, my daughter-in-law, and my granddaughter was a surprise visit.
okay. Well, we don't want to keep you from that, and we've been going for quite a while. And I'm sorry if you guys just jumped on. Like, I don't know if Karen just jumped on. Karen Jones, just go back, rewind. You'll get to see the talk. We're sorry we missed you. We're getting ready to close up shop because. Yeah, you got family, and that family's important. So, and that we came to that conclusion earlier. And
we certainly did. We got to look out for family. But that doesn't mean the live has to end. It just means that I'm probably going to have to duck out so I can spend some time with my granddaughter.
Time to have some downtime and just chill. It's almost 11 here, 11 p.m. So.
Yeah,
Awesome.
10:45, 10:43.
And I'm going to have to get up and do my work from home, so yeah.
Well, if you like, before I take off, I've got a few parting words.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, so first of all, I just want to thank everyone, especially Grizz and the other moderators, for doing a fantastic job on Christy's Crazy Family Tube and Marty's channel. Thank you so much, Grizz, dropping the links. Awesome, my bro. I'll just thank everyone for coming and joining us on the live tonight. I really appreciate the time you took out of your schedules tonight or whatever to come and be a part of the Crazy Family Tube family. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have been sharing the live, and if you're not already linked with the Crazy Family Tube, which you probably are, but if you're not, get on over there and subscribe to them right now. Don't delay, and hit that notification bell as well. Don't forget that in the chat there's also Rihanna's link to her Instagram channel. Make sure you go and check that out too as well, guys. And be awesome. Please, please, I love you. Just wait one more second. And yeah, we hope to do more lives like this with Christy and Marty and the Crazy Family Tube, and do more collaborations like that. And not if we do, when we do. I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited about it. Mm-hmm. Plus, also make sure to go and follow Christy on her channel, The Health Nuts. She's awesome. She's like, if you just want peace and good vibes, then that's the sort of channel that you want to visit. Mm-hmm. Guys, Crazy Family Tube, I've been a fan of your channel for a long time. Always have been. Always will be. Always love watching your content, Marty. The way you interact with Ellen and your family, and just, it's inspirational, my bro, inspirational. And I'm really honored and proud and that you invited me to be part of the family and be on the live. So I really super appreciate you guys. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate you.
Too, baby.
We love you.
So we love you. I love you guys. And the more collaborations like this, the more we can grow together as as creators, as channels, as people that love what we do and follow and support us. we can't really ask for any more than that, than to make these connections, that we speak of. Hey, Jacqueline Ovens, just before she just popped in. Jacqueline Ovens, how's it going? But no, I super appreciate you guys letting me be a part of your life. I can see more of these happening. What's going on? What's going on? Say it to this camera, that camera, and this camera. Roll out the red carpet. What's going on with Been Living with Big B? Like, I've just went out and scratched a 3-day itch that I've been having for dumpster diving. So I've got some video to drop real soon. Tomorrow, Tuesday, we're doing a live panel with Grab It Fast, myself and Ray Everyday Diver and Dumpster Pickers. No, not Dumpster Pickers, but we're going to do a live show, so then we can cater to our UK and our European subscribed family members over there. So then they get a taste of what's going on with us on this side of the hemisphere. And so that's happening on Tuesday. So really looking for that. Keep an eye out for the community tab and the notification for that, guys. Make sure that you're tuned in.
That's right.
Tuned in.
And we'll have a new video soon too.
Yeah.
A big one. Be on the lookout.
Should be
Mother load.
should be
The mother.
That's what we're talking about.
ready by Wednesday, I'm guessing.
But yeah, guys, thank you for having me. Thanks for having me, and I'll bid you guys all a good night.
All right.
All right.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you, guys. Love you, Christy. Love you, Marty. Love you, Rihanna. Thank you guys so much.
Take care, everyone. Love y'all.